Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Lance from NerfThis.TV again. Today we're having a look at this. This is the, how do you say it? YoFeW, YoFeW, Y-O-F-E-W. I don't know. This is a multi-dock, obviously. As you can see on the packaging, it's got space for your phone or a small tablet. I think an iPad Pro would probably have a problem on this. Your AirPods and your watch, all on one stand. And the best thing of it is the price. I got it for under 40 euros. The box is pretty nondescript, as you can see. Made in China, nothing. Various AirPods, phone, Apple Watch, whatever it takes on it. Barcode and a lengthy name, and that's it. The bottom is blank. I've done a obligatory unboxing, but it's a very quick one, so I'm going to speed through that. So here's the 5-second unboxing. Putting this thing together is not actually as hard as I thought it was going to be, as there is a fair bit of instructions, which is just one piece of paper, but it's very clear on what you need to do, and it's not like an IKEA table. It's quite easy to put together. You've got to use the two included cables, which are just plain lightning cables, fairly short actually, not too long, and your watch charger that came with your Apple Watch. So here's a quick video on me assembling it. I don't think I swore too much in it, so let's have a look. Okay, so the premise of this thing is pretty simple. It's a shell that you then have to feed all the cables through. It's got two provided lightning cables, obviously, and then it uses your charger that came with the Apple Watch. So basically it's just a metal shell, and it seems to be, you know, right up there with some of the better made brands that have everything built in. So let's get this thing assembled. Okay, we have a Allen key, and there's a couple of extra screws, which always makes me nervous, but you know, I'm sure there's a reason for it. So you just take this thing off the back, that whole piece comes out. Okay, and then we can take our first provided cable, feed it through there, try feed it through there, get through there you horrible cable, there we go, and it slips into there quite nicely. So now I presume we just run this cable nicely into the channel. And in theory that's one. Okay, that's pretty solid. Let's put this back in. Okay, now this is adjustable backwards and forwards depending if you've got a phone or a pad, I would presume. Let's get my phone so that we can make sure with the case that it's just right. Just move that forward. So that every time we can just slide it straight on. Cool. Tighten that up a bit. I'm not too sure what this is for. I presume it's so that you can slot an iPad in here, but I'll have to read the instructions. Like that's gonna happen. Okay, and the second one I presume is for here. So how do we get to that? Just looks like it feeds through, so I'll just push it through there. Pull it over, and It fits nice and snugly. Let's just feed our cable through again. Okay, and then we've got our next one in there. Let's see if that fits okay. These are my iPods. AirPods, whatever you want to call them. Cool. I've got my charging cable that came with the watch. I'm going to somehow get this in here. Let's see. What is that? That seems to come out. Let's take that out. Okay. Ah. Okay, so it's just a plate that falls away from the back. So I would imagine we feed this through this way. It looks okay. Put the cable in there, little slot here. I suppose that's, yeah, okay. I would imagine we then slide our other way around lance back up there, and then pop our little, let's just put this in the channel first. And that would go in there to hold it in. And there we have it with all of them in there. Let's just take the watch off and see how that fits on there. That's quite nice. And of course your phone. There we go. That's pretty nice considering the price. Okay, now that that's over with, here's the completed dock, and I'm actually fairly impressed with the build quality. You buy something which is sort of half the price of a brand name, I suppose, and you don't expect it to be very hardy or heavy, and this is solid metal. Even the places where you put the cable in are nicely cut. There's nice fit, the rubber feet, they're all good. It comes with a tool that a little Allen key that you can undo these things and actually get some more granular settings on it, I suppose. But who needs it? This is actually working very well as it is. I've got it just right, including my case, so that it fits on nicely. I find that the watch, there's a slight recess in here. You should be able to see it there. And the watch sometimes starts charging immediately, sometimes it takes a little while. And as soon as you lift it up and put it back down again, then it starts charging. It's a bit weird, but it's only with the Series 3 watch. I believe the other ones work a lot better with this type of thing. And to be fair, on their page they don't say that they support the Series 3 watch, although I don't see what the difference can be, because the charging connector fits it right in there with absolutely no problem, and it's a nice secure fit. So overall, I think for the money that you're spending on this versus something like a brand name which is going to cost you 80, 100, 120 euros for something that'll charge all three of your devices at the same time, I think it's pretty good. Look, it doesn't have the wireless connectivity, so if you've got an iPhone 8 or an iPhone 10, then you're not going to be able to charge it wirelessly. But the dock is there, it works well, and it costs relatively low for what you're getting. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. As always, please like, subscribe, click the little bell, my goatee, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.